I'm going to teach you the 2 recruiting funnels that work in network marketing. So if you're either using or you're curious about using a funnel to recruit into your network marketing business, I'm going to quickly run through the only 2 ways that I see work really, really well, so you can apply this tactic to your business. Number 1 funnel that works really well is a opt-in page that goes to a short presentation that sells the appointment, which you then get on, and then you do the one-on-one Zoom call or whatever it may be. The second funnel that works really well is we replace the appointment and the short presentation with a long presentation, which gives someone the option at the end to either join now or ask a question. So I'm going to run through these, what really goes into making these work well, and then hopefully I can give you something useful that you can take away and apply to your business. So with both of these, they both have an opt-in. They both have a page that says, hey, enter your information to find out more, whatever you use. That front page is very, very, very important. It must be something that is very specific to an audience that you're showing, and it must also really show and appeal that it can solve somebody's problems. So for example, if I'm a health and wellness network marketer and I'm trying to find more personal trainers to sell my health and wellness products because it will give them a stable residual income, well, I better make sure that my offer is all about that. It's no good me saying, oh, talking to personal trainers and then I send them some information and when they go to enter their email, it's like generic. Oh, if you want to make some money from home, enter your information here. Well, no, I thought you said that you had a way for me to increase my income, whether people booked in my diary and did personal training sessions or not. I thought you said that's what this was about. So the page needs to reflect what it is that you're talking about and the audience that you're mentioning. And then of course the presentation needs to go along with that. The short presentation needs to give them some information about that. The long presentation needs to do that really well so they can buy there off the page. But it's important to know this. If we look at that first funnel, once they've opted in and we give them a short presentation, we're not selling the company or the product, we're selling the appointment. Everybody makes this mistake. Okay, they've opted in to find out more. Now let me give them everything about the company and then ask them for an appointment. Well, now they feel they don't need an appointment because you've given them all the information. They're making their own judgments, often incorrect, because you gave them too much information. So what you should do is think about it and go, okay, what do I need to say to give a bit of value to the person watching so they feel satisfied that I know what I'm talking about? I can hit them with a bunch of results, a bunch of proof, and then say, hey, I'm happy to jump on a call with you and then make them a really good offer. Like when I'm making offers to people to come and when I used to do appointments, I'm like, if you jump on this appointment, we'll take a look at your business, we'll pull it apart, we'll put it back together. It'll be a lot of value on this call. Even if you decide to take a look at what I'm doing or not, you'll know that you've been on a call that has got a lot of value for your business. I'll give you some tactics that you can apply that day. So people now are seeing that the call has got value. It's not just a dressed up sales call, which it wasn't. I'd make the offer if it was suitable, but on all my calls, I'd be like, well, why don't you try this? Have you thought about it in that way? Well, maybe you're making this mistake. So I'd give people real value and they're like, oh, that was really useful. Actually increases your sales doing that. And even if it doesn't, they're like, I'll make referrals to you. That was a great call, Richard. And then at the end of that call, we make an offer, they can buy. Now, the second funnel, if we're saying no phone call, Richard, I just want them to opt in, watch a presentation and buy, I haven't got a training long enough that I can go through, outside of my program to be able to explain this. It takes a good sort of 30, 40 minutes to go slide by slide by slide what you should include in that. But to give you some help right now, you must have emotion in there. You must show some kind of emotional, always truthful to what they're doing. You must make it aspirational. You must show proof from many different backgrounds or all the same background if you're teaching a specific audience. You must prove that you're trustworthy by sharing your own results. Those are just some basics so you can start, and the offer itself, it must be very powerful, and again, it must be very low resistance. The offer for them to get started, a free trial, a low package offer, because if you're not making a conversation with them, they're not going to feel as comfortable, so you need to bridge that gap. So hopefully I've given you some great tips there the two different types of funnel that work. Both start with an opt-in. One goes to a short video and then an appointment. The other one goes to a longer video, which can be an automated webinar, and that does the selling for you. On that page, there is an ask a question or join now. Those are still the two best funnels that are working in network marketing to recruit. If you'd like to know more about those funnels, if you'd like to build some out yourself, if you want to know, well, what offer, what audience, what do I say, you can go to www.authoritynetworker.com/webinar, and I'll guide you through a whole much more detail on this subject and other subjects that can help you as a network marketer to grow your business online. As I always say, go create a day in a life that counts. Always have more desires than excuses. Hopefully this was useful. Feel free to put it in the eyes and ears of someone else that it is. If you're a subscriber, I'll see you on the next one. Have a fantastic day and bye for now.